Yeah.
Maybe get Jimmy a watch or something for his
Yeah.
birthday.
He likes throwing to Deebo Samuel, who is currently saving the 49ers season. Can we start putting him in one of the best Niner conversations?
Best wide receiver, I think Deebo, what is he accounting for 46% of the offense right now? He's top 4 or 5 in terms of wide receivers in the league, especially with yards. Most impressive about Deebo that I think, kind of harkens back to, T.O. and some of these other great names that we've used to in the Niner land is the fact that his yak is unbelievable. Yards after catch. I mean, he's seeing the field. He's seeing things play out in front of him. He's making the right cuts. He's using blocking to amazingly well. Like he's, upfield running. He's doing so. Not only does the guy have good raw wide receiver skills, but you can see him kind of say, I'm going to do more than what I'm capable of because I have less around me, and I think he's really putting that on himself this year. And when you go to opposing defenses, they're not building a game plan around Jimmy. They're not building a game plan around, Kittle, or they're building a game plan around Deebo and Elijah when they're in, right? And so even with that pressure, even with, probably the best cornerbacks or best secondary on him, he's still proven out. He's still showing up and he's making the plays where we need them. He's getting the fan base hyped. And frankly, last game, if you take out a couple of those great Deebo plays, we don't get the W. And, we are literally, instead of hashtag Samuel saving seasons, is hashtag Deebo saving jobs, right? We would have had a much different, environment, climate around here. I think heads would have rolled, had we not gotten that W. And a lot of it has to do with, a couple of those amazing plays that Deebo had. So you got to put him in there, at least for the last few years. I'd say definitely since he got here, probably one of the best receivers Niners have had. He's still got a long ways to go to earn it, but
I think he can get even better though. There's a couple of things I want to see from him. One, he leads the league in drops right now, which is partially because he's getting so many targets. Still, he makes really difficult catches and then drops a screen. So I just like to see him, those seem like concentration drops. I think he can do better there. But the other thing, and this is serious.
Grant, hold on, Grant.
Oh.
Does he have Mahomes throwing to him? Does he have, Kirk Cousins? Does he have Aaron Rodgers throwing to him?
No, they're off target a lot of times. I'm just saying he can be more consistent. I'm not knocking him. I think he can get better is what I'm saying. I think he can get even better. The other thing I want to see from him,
consistent quarterback play, I think he definitely can.
Oh, no doubt. He can get that. That can help.
Right? That's pretty much, you can only do so much with your catch radius.
But there's examples of hit. He's 9 drops this year. Some are just bonehead, straight up screens that hit him in the chest. It's come on, Deebo. You're an elite player. You're an elite player. You shouldn't do that. But anyway, I'm not judging him for that. I think he can get better there. And the other thing is that I'm not sure. The durability thing. It's been 7 games. So I want to see him finish the season out and really do it again next year and show that last year was an aberration and that he's now become a grown man who can take care of his body and figure out how to protect himself the best he can on a football field. Otherwise, he's just the next George Kittle and he's fool's gold. If he can do that, this guy really should be able to go down as even better than Owens, because I look at Owens as a guy who dropped a lot of passes and was not a team guy. He was not. And I know people forgive him for that, but Deebo's a team guy.
Deebo's a team guy.
So he has the potential to be the best Niners wide receiver since Jerry Rice. I'm not going to say he's going to be the next Jerry Rice because he's not. Jerry Rice was the greatest, maybe athlete of all time, maybe better than Muhammad Ali. You could say he was better than freaking Michael Jordan. That great. But Deebo, he's got quite the upside.
He's got the
upside. He's not even halfway there yet.
He's got the skills and the toolkit ready to go. Honestly, I think if we get him a quarterback that's honed in and throwing it to the right spots, an injury for wide receivers, a lot of it has to do with where that ball is thrown and how much their body has to contort to get it. You try to reach up, you can pull it back. You try to make an extra move to try to get to the ball, you can pull a hamstring. You land a certain way because the ball didn't hit you in stride and you got tackled. Boom, there you go. There's your injury. So, let's get better quarterback play.
Ask George Kittle about that.
Yeah. Let's get better quarterback play, and that improves a lot of things, including durability.